What is up, family? It is your boy Prodigy with Prodigy Picks, and we are back for another video. This is your Washington Commanders versus Green Bay Packers Thursday night football deeper dive. Let's get straight into it. It is September 11th. September 11th, man. It is September 11th. Make sure y'all take time to commemorate the fallen man. September 11th. Without further ado, we're going to get straight into it. Because we got a banger, man. Let's get you guys to the bag today, man. Let's get to it. Let's get straight to it, man. Washington Commanders, Green Bay Packers. Starting off, first thing we want to do is look at our lines, man. The line is at 40. It opened at 47.5, and it's currently at 48.5. That is good. Good, decent line. The spread is at plus 3.5. That's also good. And the money line for the Washington Commanders is plus 145, minus 170 for the Green Bay Packers. So, Green Bay Packers are favored to win. Good thing, one good thing to note, both teams are 1-0. Both teams had dominant wins on Sunday. So, let's get straight into it. Let's break down these teams and then get into our plays. So, let's get straight into it. All right, so week one. Commanders beat the Giants 21-6. Pretty dominant game. Pretty dominant game, and they was able to surprisingly run the ball. So that was very amazing. They have a running back, Krosky Merritt, who's a rookie. He's very good. Very surprising that the Washington Commanders were able to run the ball in that game. This game does not speak volumes. 21-6 doesn't speak volume by how dominant they was. Giants didn't even score, so Washington defense was looking well as well. It was looking very good, so that's a plus. Green Bay Packers, another team. Green Bay Packers literally blew out the Detroit Lions. This is another one where it's 27-13. The score doesn't even show the half, man. They literally dominated. Michael Parsons had if you don't know, they added Michael Parsons. They got him right before their week one of the preseason. Week one of the season. Michael Parsons, he literally dominated. He had 3 or 4 sacks, man. So they literally shut down Detroit's run game, and Detroit wasn't able to do anything. So both teams look very good on defense. So that is something to note. So the first thing we want to go into is we will get into the offense. Green Bay offense. So Green Bay offense, Jordan Love starting at quarterback, Jaden Reed at receiver 1, Romeo Doubs at receiver 2. Christian Watson is out, so no Christian Watson. So you'll have some guys in there they have a slot receiver named Golden. He's pretty decent. Tucker Kraft, Josh Jacobs at running back, Marshawn Lloyd as well as running back, and Dontavian Wicks. So right off the bat, the problem with this is to beat obviously anybody knows to beat the Commanders, you need to run the ball. That's the way to beat them. They're not very good with run defense. But they did look good in week one for run defense. And the problem with that is Green Bay is going to be missing 2 tackles who did not practice this week and most likely won't play. So that's not going to be good for them when they're trying to run the ball. So for me, if they're probably going to try to win this game, they're going to try to run. But if that don't work with the backups that they have on the line, they're going to have to throw the ball. So that means Jaden Reed, Romeo Doubs, Tucker Kraft Dontavian Wicks should have a lot of opportunities to get the ball. Looking at the Redskins on the offensive side, you got Jaden Daniels, McLaurin at receiver 1, Deebo Samuels, Noah Brown, Zach Ertz, Austin Eckler at running back, Jacoby Krosky Merritt, the rookie I was telling you about before, who looked really, really good. Luke McCaffrey at receiver 4. And they only have one guard missing. One guard who is doubtful to play, Sam Cosmi. But overall, the offense looks dominating, man. I have no issues with Jaden Daniels being able to move this ball, man. So we'll see how it looks. But Commanders' offense is looking very, very good. And then going into the defense of the Packers. So the Packers, questionable. Michael Parsons, he just was limited in practice. He's gonna play, so I'm not too worried about Michael Parsons not playing. And then Nate Hobbs, man, he's been pretty banged up, so they might have a little bit of issues when it comes to DB, which works well for the Commanders. But overall, they just still look dominant, man. Like I said, they dominated the Lions. The defense looked really good. I have no problems with them on defense. So the way I feel this game is gonna go is I feel this game. Everything is pointing to the under in this game. The under in this game being more of a kicker game. If it goes to a shootout, that means both teams just are gonna abandon the run and just throw the ball. But if it does not go to the shootout and both teams are able to establish a run, I think this goes under. And that's gonna be like our main bet of the day, man. That's gonna be the under, and that will take us into our plays, which we're going first. Our exclusive play, man. Our exclusive play under 48.5. We got this price at 48.5. Let's see, 48.5. The line. Let's see where the lines. The lines open up at 47.5 and then went up to 48.5. So to go up a whole point, it's been back and forth 48.5, 47.5, 48.5. So that's really good, man. 48.5 is a really good line. I don't see this game going over that. Even with scoring, I just don't see this game going over. I think it's going to be a good defensive battle where Green Bay kind of controls. And then, yeah, a couple field goals, and that's the game, man. I feel like there is a lot of value in props, but I don't think it's going to be high scoring as well as just a bunch of touchdowns. Like I said, unless both teams abandon the run and start really throwing the ball. But I just don't see that happening. But we'll see, man, because we kind of want to shoot out that because most of our plays, as you will see, will include touchdowns, obviously, to make big money. Obviously, you need touchdowns to make good money. So we'll see how that goes. So let's get straight into the plays, man. The main plays on the slate, we got Jaden Reed to go over 38.5 receiving yards. He went over this last week. He's in a good position, man. Like I said, I don't think Packers will be able to run the ball. They're going to have to throw it at some point in time. And I think Jaden Reed should be able to get the majority of those catches and pass this line, man. We put a unit on it. So 1 unit. So whatever a unit is for you, $5, $10, $20, that's what you will be putting on this play at minus 120. And we move right along. And I got a small parlay for you guys. Noah Brown over 1.5 receptions and Matt Gay over his kicking points, which both guys play for the Washington Commanders. This is a good spot for both at plus 150. Noah Brown should easily pass 2 catches. He got it last week. I think this is a mistake by the books. This line is at minus 185, so it is a guarantee. It started at 1.5. Look where it's at right now. It's at 2.5. So this was a good spot, man. We were able to catch it at 1.5. Maybe you guys are able to catch it at 1.5. We will see, but that's just a smash. I think the books made a mistake with that. We're able to catch that, and we're able to catch the Matt Gay play. So the kicker and 1.5 reception, combine that together, it gives you plus 150. We went a little bit over a unit, so whatever that is for you, we put 600 and 1,500. Simple play, should smash. All right, Green Bay Packers minus 2.5 first half point spread. Like I said before, I think Green Bay will control this game and will control this game from start to finish, man. I think it is. But I do think the game will be close. But I do have Green Bay Packers covering that first half spread at minus 130. We went a little bit over a unit for 700, gets 1238. Jacory Krosky Merritt over 9.5 rush attempts. He had 10 rush attempts last game 1, 82, and he went up almost 100 yards. So I think they have to go back to the ball with him. If Commanders have to establish the run as well. I think this is a spot where they finally found a back that they trust, and Jacory Krosky Merritt is that back. They're going to probably use Eckler for like passes, and then use Jacory Krosky Merritt to just pound the ball, man. I think he's going to get more than the same, at least the same amount that he got in the Giants game. So at minus 110 is a smash play, 1 unit play, 500 pays 954. Then we go Matt Gay over 1.5 field goals. Like I said, again, this is a spot where I feel kickers will come into play and are very important in this game. So we're going heavy on the kickers this game, man. Matt Gay should get at least 2 field goals and make at least 2 field goals. He's a pretty good kicker. 800 pays 1440. We got it at minus 125. Going to our next plays. All right, these are our long shot plays. Long shot plays. What does that mean? So you should be going half a unit or less on these plays, man, because obviously we don't know. It is random on who's going to get in the end zone. There are people who's more likely to get in the end zone and people who are not. But obviously if they less likely to get in the end zone, the odds will be higher. So that's what you really go for. At plus 165 and plus 160, both of these guys are our favorites to get in the end zone. So we went a little bit higher on the risk. So Debo Samuels plus 165, we went a little under a unit, 400 pays 1,060. Terry McLaurin, another one, we went 1 unit exactly, 500 pays 1,300. Pretty simple play. And then for the last plays, more long shots. We got Jacoby Koski Merritt. Like I said, he's going to be getting the bigger amount of grounding pounds, so I think he'll get in the end zone. At plus 215, we went a little under unit, 400 pays 1,260. Then we did a little fun one, a little tight end parlay, Tucker Craft and Zach Ertz both to get a touchdown. Combine that together, you get plus 820 or something. You might get a better price of higher. So whatever you can get, go ahead and grab that, man. But you shouldn't be putting no more than a half a unit or a quarter of a unit on this play. We went a little bit over half, so 300 pays $2,760. Zach Ertz by himself to get a touchdown. Obviously another tight end play. We went a little over half, 300 pays 1,035. And then Terry McLaurin, we did a receiver parlay. So Terry McLaurin on the Commanders, Jaden Reed on the Packers to get a touchdown. Receiver parlay at plus 650. We went a little over half a unit, 300 pays 2,250. And those are our plays, man. We got some unit plays in there, and we got some parlays and some plays for you guys to have fun and get to the bag tonight, man. I think this is going to be overall a great game. Hopefully it's just not field goals and we do get some scores, maybe even a shootout, but we'll see, man. But either way we cover it. We literally cover all of the angles of this game to be successful and get y'all out here with a bag. And that's all I got for y'all, man. It's Thursday night football. Football is back. Let's get to the bag early, man. We already up 5 units on the week. Let's continue to increase that number, boy. It is your boy Prodigy with Prodigy Picks, and we are out. Let's go. Let's get to the bag. Crack these books.